In the world of mixed martial arts, the bantamweight division has been a hotbed of talent and fierce competition. As fighters like Merab Dvalishvili continue to rise through the ranks, the conversations around their opponents become increasingly intriguing. Recently, Dvalishvili shared his thoughts on fellow contenders Umar Nurmagomedov and Khamzat, particularly focusing on their wrestling capabilities. Dvalishvili, known for his relentless grappling style, has faced some of the toughest fighters in the division. His close friend and former teammate, Aljamain Sterling, held the bantamweight title for a significant period, allowing Dvalishvili to witness the high-level competition firsthand. As fans anticipate Dvalishvili's next fight, his insights into Nurmagomedov and Chimaev are particularly relevant. In a recent interview, Dvalishvili ranked his last 5 opponents in terms of difficulty, and his choices have sparked considerable debate. Interestingly, he placed Umar Nurmagomedov, who is often touted as a rising star in the division, among his easier opponents. Dvalishvili's ranking of Nurmagomedov seems to defy the typical narrative that elevates fighters based on their potential and striking prowess. Instead, he acknowledged the challenges posed by veterans like Henry Cejudo and P.T. Yang, placing them higher in terms of difficulty. This has left many fans scratching their heads. Dvalishvili's dominant performance against Yang, where he set records for takedown attempts, raises questions about his ranking criteria. Was he merely being respectful to a legend like Jose Aldo, whom he placed at the top of his list, or does he genuinely believe Aldo posed the toughest test of his career? The contrasting perceptions of Nurmagomedov's wrestling abilities versus Aldo's legendary status have ignited discussions among MMA enthusiasts. Meanwhile, the conversation around Khamzat Chimaev and Dricus du Plessis adds another layer to the wrestling narrative within the UFC. Chimaev is recognized as one of the most formidable grapplers in the organization, known for his Olympic-level wrestling skills. In a potential matchup with du Plessis, the grappling exchanges could be pivotal. Former MMA star Yoel Romero weighed in on this anticipated bout, giving Chimaev a slight edge with a 60-40 split in his favor. Romero's extensive wrestling background lends weight to his assessment, and many fans echo his sentiments regarding Chimaev's potential dominance on the mat. Chimaev's wrestling-heavy style has proven to be a nightmare for opponents, making him a formidable force in the middleweight division. If he can successfully impose his grappling game on du Plessis, it could lead to a decisive victory. The prospect of seeing these two fighters clash is exhilarating, as both have proven their grappling credentials in the octagon. This leads to the broader question of who the better wrestler is: Dvalishvili, Nurmagomedov, or Chimaev. Each fighter brings unique strengths to the table. Dvalishvili's relentless pace and cardio have allowed him to outwork opponents, while Nurmagomedov's traditional grappling techniques reflect the legacy of his family lineage in combat sports. Chimaev, on the other hand, blends striking with wrestling in a way that few can match, making him a challenging puzzle for any opponent. As discussions continue to swirl about these fighters, it's clear that the outcomes of their respective matchups will have significant implications for the bantamweight and middleweight divisions. Dvalishvili's forthcoming fight could solidify his standing as a title contender, especially if he can prove his rankings were justified by defeating a formidable opponent. Meanwhile, Chimaev's potential clash with du Plessis promises to showcase high-level wrestling, making it a must-watch event for MMA fans. In conclusion, the conversations around Merab Dvalishvili, Umar Nurmagomedov, and Khamzat Chimaev reflect the dynamic and competitive nature of mixed martial arts today. As these fighters prepare for their upcoming bouts, fans eagerly await to see who will rise to the occasion and assert their dominance in the octagon. The wrestling prowess of these athletes will undoubtedly play a crucial role in determining the outcomes. And as always, the excitement in the MMA community